Hello, so today I want to talk about how everything that is not from the Bible, not of the Bible, is so temporary. It is so, yes, it sounds nice, but it is just so temporary. And I feel like the devil has interpreted and has given people another idea of how they should live, which is not from the Bible. That he's tried to replace it because he's trying to get people away from the Bible. And so I heard someone speak about, basically people always speak about how they want to be happy, they want happiness, they want to be fulfilled, and all of those things. And in the Bible, the God doesn't really promise happiness. He promises joy. And I was listening to a sermon once how it spoke about happiness is a result of things happening, and that's where the word comes from. It comes from the things happening around you, in your surroundings. And if it happens in your surroundings, it means that it is satisfying the flesh, and you know that the flesh will pass away, the spirit is eternal. So the Bible speaks about joy. God promises us eternal joy in his presence, his joy. Basically, I was reading a Psalms 16, chapter 16, verse 11, and it says, "You make known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand." That's the promises of God. God is promising us something more long lasting. I can be sitting alone for hours and hours and I'll be so joyful, and anytime someone encounters me, they'll be like, "You are always smiling, you are always laughing. What is wrong? What's making you so happy?" And I'm just like, no, I'm just joyful. I'm just so happy at all times. There's literally nothing missing. Like, things can be going wrong and I'll just have that assurance that, you know what, this is just a circumstance. It's happening now. It doesn't define who I am. I'm a child of God. I'm a chosen royal priesthood. I am the child of the Most High God, a living God who's always with me. I've got the Holy Spirit who's always counseling me and keeping me comfort. And there's just so many scriptures that certify that there's so much more that God offers us. There's even there was a trend that was going on, you only live once, YOLO. Like, there's so many misconceptions that are just out there, and we're just eating them up because we don't know any better. Of course, not all of us grow up